Three?
Welcome to Oasis.
The hell?
We got the
Prepare to attack.
APJ Dominators
Select
from
your
Singapore,
hero.
right?
Yeah, the team name is Team Salmon or Salmon.
Team Salmon from Singapore. That sounds like a good dish I want to eat. We got Fort Collins crew representing Colorado, Headstock, Antiochos, and Guest. We're already seeing some good picks. We got some self-healers on both teams with the Zen and the Reaper. The Reaper was a little teased by Guest, but now he has a 76. And it looks like this team comp, Josh, you guys were running this team comp, Zen, Winston, and a 76. What do you think is the best part about it for you guys specifically? Besides your main 76.
No, I really think that the initiation by Winston is a really, really powerful thing to use. I mean, 2 against 1 is always better, right?
Yeah, and I think that both teams are onto this, that, you know, the Winston, on top of something else, is actually going to be able to outdamage the healing from the Zen. And so, even though Zen's a really good healer, and you can do damage at the same time, I'm thinking Ana is going to be one of the switches that one of these teams needs to get ahead, but we'll see how this Reaper pick goes, and follow these guys into the match.
And yeah, for people who are just now coming in, it's a redo. They did have a soldier and Winston on both sides, but looks like they're
AP,
switching it up.
they already,
Oh my
have
goodness!
Winston fell off the map. That's maybe that's some psyops, you know? They're just letting the other team, you know, think that it's okay, and then they're gonna play lax and lose. You know, we've done that before.
The psychological game is really
There we
overwhelming.
go. There you go. Like Josh said, with the dive from the Winston and the shield, you can just pick a target and take them out. And you know, right now the meta in Overwatch is dive, so as long as these guys coordinate that they're gonna dive on, you know, the Zen or the 76 first and knock them out, then it's just an easy wipe.
I'm on the objective. Rally to
Right,
my
it's all about
position.
focusing and communicating with DPS what you're going to take out first.
Yeah, there we go. And so it looks like Fort Collins is gonna take the lead again and be able to defend this point one more time. I'm really liking that they're holding the high ground up here, all three of them. It's you can still contest from that middle section, and
The enemy is here.
Reaper's peeking. He's gonna get caught out. Oh.
Man, the stagger is so bad right now.
Yeah. That's one thing that the Singaporeans is that the thing, Singaporean?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're gonna have to regroup and not trickle. So, see how they handle this.
I will say that Fort Collins is doing really well at staying together.
Yep. I'm gonna do some player by player analysis in the lobby. I want to check out these guys' profiles and see how new everybody is. I know most of the people in this tournament were like pretty fresh players, right?
Well, you're gonna be pretty hard pressed on the Singapore side because they're using HP computers, I think, right?
Cut it out.
Unless they name their
We
profile.
see an initiation by the Winston. Fort Collins in the back on the Zen. Zen's gonna go down. It's that Winston, you know, you don't
That's
have to
what
worry
they
about
need.
aiming.
They need to turn it back into a numbers game.
Yep, and right now the trickling, it's just 3 or 2 versus 1 the entire time, so Singapore's gonna have to throw in together. But it's hard, you know, what are you gonna do when you walk into a Winston? And you're in a hallway. We got a McCree change from the Reaper. I think that's a fine pick. I think
absolutely.
the steady damage, the consistent below damage, I think is fine, but it's just not doing enough work. I think the McCree, the burst damage will be able to take the Zenyatta out faster.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
If that McCree can consistently get that Zen every time, I think APJ has a chance.
Tranquility.
Ooh, and an unfortunate light ult by the Zenyatta on Fort Collins team, not able to save the 76. Wait. Oh! Okay. Do you know how hard the spectate mode is for me, Josh? That, like, I'm spectating red, but they're still not the enemy because I'm
0
spectating.
to 1.
Dude,
You
these
know what I'm
controls are
saying?
crazy.
Yeah. So, I guess, Fort Collins takes that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 104 column.
Here we go. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go through the stats. Let's see. Dominate number 2. Let's see what he's all about. All right, fresh. APG dominate 5.
Yeah, I really
that's
wish
an ad.
these I really wish these player profiles really like reflected the actual player.
Yeah. Oh, so those are like brand new accounts, right?
Yeah, those are accounts
Oh.
being used on, on site.
Okay, and then on Fort Collins we have Diamond.
These are definitely main accounts for Fort Collins.
Oh yeah, yeah, these guys are definitely. And then okay, good. It seems pretty good.
Quick analysis. It seems like they're all really strong tank players.
They are, and that's what's going to be interesting. Who's going to be taking the DPS role?
What are their rankings?
They're all
Trilingual
low diamond
Skya
plat
Industries.
on Fort Collins. I don't know what the Singapore team, since they're not main accounts.
Oh, okay.
Volskaya, more like Joskaya, alright?
Better than John and Moore.
So, I feel, yeah, no, anything's better than John Morris. So, this is going to be an interesting match that we're not playing King of the Hill. It's more, less of a mechanics-based fight. King of the Hill is like, if you're just the better player, you're going to win. But maybe the mind games will work out for both teams on this 2CP. We got our typical 76 Zen Roadhog, all the self-healing you want for Fort Collins, and then we got a Mercy 76 Diva, which is interesting.
That is
So I like the
interesting.
Diva. I really like the Diva pick because she can do a lot of work shutting 76 and Zenyatta down, but she is heavily countered by the Roadhog and the Discord. And
Yes.
the Mercy is going to be really weak against the McCree and the Roadhog, even with the Roadhog nerfs. Still, him just getting a hook and putting that Mercy in a position to get shot by McCree or Zen is going to be great. So,
Why
I'm
not?
starting-
They all swapped roles.
do I know?
On Fort Collins, they all swapped roles.
Oh,
Guest was playing the
Violence
76
always
last
be the
time, so
solution.
now we have Headstock on DPS. Antioch was Tank last
That's
time,
true.
now and then Guest was Soldier, and now he's Road.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're switching roles up, so that's going to be interesting to see how the players perform mechanically, individually. But right now, I think point A is going to be a pretty fast sweep, as in all 2CP, and then point 2 is where we're really going to see which team is going to be able to take it. The Singaporeans have a really good positioning on the high ground in the middle building.
Good idea.
It's a little bit safer to hold here than the choke on this point for 3v3 because you have more bodies. Oh, and we got an early hook. Like I was saying, that Diva's gonna get countered by the Roadhog, and we're already at Baby Diva right now.
Yeah, if that 76 doesn't focus that Zen, they're gonna have running into problems.
Yeah, and that's the hard part about 76 is like if Zen needs to just hide behind a corner and self-heal, he'll be able to do it. And look here, we have the Diva back in mech. She's pushing hard. She's a little out of position by herself. McCree, Zen, and Roadhog were able to take her out of mech once again, and we're gonna see where they're able to push. Yep, and Baby Diva's down. So now we got a nice 2v3. Right now, this is all gonna go down to if this Mercy's gonna be able to have res for this fight, and she's not.
Now, hold on.
There goes 76. His healing's down, but he's not gonna
Tactical
make it.
visor
This
activated.
Whoa, we have an ult.
Enemy contact.
Almost
I'm a man on a mission.
Wow.
Stay out of my way.
carried by himself.
There we go. There we go. Well, that's not good. So, I don't know what happened there because I wasn't able to switch heroes, but did he just ult and kill everybody?
Yeah, he did.
There you go. That's the power of the 76 first, and, you know, no shields or matrix.
Press Q and M1 to win.
No, pretty much, and, you know, like, I always tell people, like, if you're going double hit, like, if you're running in a double hit scan, like a McCree 76, like, you gotta get off the Roadhog because he's just gonna feed ult. At least Orion and Diva can protect themselves for free. Right, got the Baby Diva in the mech. We have a Roadhog ult doing some work.
The enemy is here.
Baby Diva's out of mech. 76 really low on the Singaporeans' time.
That Demon needs to get it
down.
together.
We do have a res, but the Mercy gets hooked and taken out.
Defend the point.
And it's all 76 on the high ground. 76 versus real. I do.
Killing me.
I need to figure out how to switch between heroes. Josh.
You press the function keys.
fire.
F1, F2, F3, and F7,
Oh, no
8,
way.
and 9. Yeah.
I didn't like.
Oh my god.
Okay, F3 switches. Oh, I see how this works. Now.
But you can like right click off of the off the character too to do third person.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
yeah,
so
you can press spacebar for the third person, first person.
yeah, and then if you hit that function again, you'll go to like third and lock
Yep.
onto someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is my first time casting, so I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
It's legit, dude.
You guys are doing well.
Cool, baby Diva's on the back on the defense. That's really big. Ooh, and they pop the Zen. 76 dollars. They're gonna sweep.
Rally to me. Tactical visor activated.
There we go.
Everyone, heal up.
Great push.
Oh, so close.
They tried with the back, but
With the objective.
How is APJ's ping so low?
Round 1.
I don't know how one's like super low and then like the other one's.
I'm at 240.
Shit.
we're at
I'm at 240 as well. Maybe Fort Collins is high ping.
2-2. Switch
Yeah,
Well,
sides.
that's odd because they're on US server.
Oh, that's weird.
It could have defaulted to the Asia server since they're the one hosting it.
Does
Oh,
it do
that's
that?
very true. Yeah, it will prioritize whoever makes it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's smart. Damn.
That's unfortunate, but it's the best.
Doesn't matter. They're still winning.
Yeah, so, yeah, basically this match came back down to, you know, just typical 2CP alt management, and, you know, Team Fort Collins had the alts.
Zen made a really good use of the Roadhog by staying close to him.
Yeah, he's basically using him as a meat shield, because, you know, if Rodok gets hurt, he can just, you know, get healed by Zen, self-heal, and Zen can stay safe.
I'm really concerned with the D.Va pick. Really out of position a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think the Diva pick might be a little safer on attack because she can get more momentum being shot out of her mech versus like on defense. If you're out of mech, like Diva's pretty useless. You know, like most pro teams, like if they get a Diva out of mech, they'll try to keep her alive as long as possible to trickle her down.
Stagger. Yeah.
We did that once and Skyline casted it, and he commented
Oh, yeah.
how good that was. Felt good. So let's see. And we got
What a guy.
Singapore
They all
on
switch
attack.
characters.
I kind
Hanzo
of like
now.
that they're switching up the mechanic rules. Show some trust in each other, so.
Well, that's definitely what Overwatch is all about, you know, switching off heroes and discouraging your other opponents.
Yeah, it's like a chess game, you know. It's more than just shooting each other. It is like a whole chess game to be told.
It's probably one of my favorite emotes.
Which one is it?
The D.Va dubstep one.
Oh, me too. I like the is it easy mode. You spam it.
There we go.
There we go.
PJ
Let's
coming
see.
in. They have a
Right, dude,
Reinhardt.
it's only the high ground. I really like Fort Collins' high ground defense. They're in the way back instead of the middle for the Hanzo. It's a lot safer of a position, especially against this road.
Not to mention, you're actually giving your Mercy positioning.
Yeah, the Mercy's able to run to the Hanzo, but now the Hanzo's on the floor and out of position. He's just getting meleeed to death by the Reinhardt. The Diva holding really good high ground, but now going down. See how much. Ooh, nice charge. The Reinhardt's just doing so much work with his shield. Like, ooh, Reinhardt's going down by the baby Diva. And here we go again with 2CP. It's
Got Battle Mercy,
Battle
Battle Mercy.
momentum. Battle Mercy gets him. The Diva got the
Good
headshot,
hold.
but that Mercy did a lot of work just then. That was a really
Very
good.
patient, very
Really
patient.
good.
Making a decision right
She
there. trying to
prioritized her D.Va instead of herself.
Ooh, and we got a Genji pick coming from Singapore. We'll see how this does on attack. It's really good on attack. Especially for these 2CP maps. You know, if he dies, he can get right back to point A super fast, way before the defense can get back there.
Of course, Fort Collins now has that res up.
The Zen on Singapore doing really good, playing behind that Ryan shield and letting him just take the brunt and letting him just DPS through it.
I really,
There we go.
really like the Ryan pick.
The Ryan pick is doing awesome, man. The Zen can just keep the orb on him and just play behind and shoot.
Heroes never
And
die.
it's working out.
There
I mean,
goes the
think
roll.
about it. 1000 HP shield. Got 3 people to try to shoot that down. It's gonna take a long time.
2,000, yeah, 2,000 HP shield. That's 10 heroes, more or less, you know. The Zen is just doing work,
Be quick about it.
keeping that orb on Reinhardt, and he's just DPSing everyone down. They're gonna lose the momentum. And I really like the play by Antiochos, just to say, you know, they got the point, I'm not gonna risk dying at the beginning, and just gonna walk back to point. And I don't know if he's gonna make it. Ooh, and he actually gets taken out. That's the big trickle. Oh, with the right hole! Oh!
Take the objective.
Oh, Oh, it is all on this D.Va. Oh, and the Reinhardt shield yet again.
Good ult by Zen.
Be quick about it.
Very nice.
It was a really good defensive ult. You know, good pick. Ooh, the Hanzo ult from Spawn. I don't know if it's going to do enough work, but it is going to pressure him out of position just a bit. Baby D.Va out.
You do not want me for your
And I think the Singaporeans have, they don't have the momentum right now with 2 vs 3, but if this Genji can do some more work on this Hanzo and Mercy, he might be able to take it. Oh, nope, they're gonna have to reset. Typical 2CP, you know? Get 2/3 and get shut down right at the end, but
Damn, that was really close.
this is really good on Singapore. The team comp is just really, really working out.
see that which is unseen.
Yeah, and it looks like they are having the ping issues, so...
Of course,
That
one
would-
can only wonder if Zen had saved his ult for the team fight.
Yeah, I think it was a fine defensive ult, but definitely I think saving it for the second half of that team fight would have been a little better. Especially because like the ult was nullified by the shield. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the Rhine shield already. They didn't really need
And
it.
also, Zen ult does nothing for D.Va ult. Besides
Yeah. Except for the. 1 second, the Mercy's gonna go down with Rez. That's a really big pick, and we're gonna get another good Ryan help ult, but it's gonna be on the Winston solo. Ooh, what a charge!
Wow, what a charge.
That's Singapore's Ryan. And right now, this is an odd fight because Winston technically has the advantage because he can shoot through the shield, and he's gonna be able to take it, and they're gonna be able to defend once more. I'm telling you, this is really good play.
I think Phil Collins is
Singapore.
finally actually narrowing down and getting, you know, like the smaller heroes instead of going for the shield.
Yeah, and I think that's the smart plan for them. Right now, they got 2 huge ults. They got big Rez and they got a big Hanzo ult.
Of course, how is APJ gonna use their Genji?
Yep, the Genji Blade's gonna be weird because he's gonna have to dive right for the Mercy first.
Can't get that
If he
red.
wastes the...
Experience.
Right, we're gonna have an early Zenyatta ult on the
That's
Singapore
really
side.
early.
Really early.
Not pair that with the Genji.
Oh,
The Zen, even though he uses ult a little early, he's... Yep. He's not gonna be able to hold it. Man. I think this next attack's gonna come down to how well this Genji ult pans out.
And take note that also Phil Collins has Res.
That's gonna be really big. It's these 2 ults and see how they interact with each other.
See.
Ideally, you're gonna want to force the res to happen early, and then Nano. Ooh, we have a Nano Blade right now, and he's focusing the tank. Might be a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, because you can either 2-hit Mercy, or you can spend like a 5-hit trying to kill the Winston.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts. Come and face.
Heroes never die.
What a res! Mercy. I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Never second best.
Damn.
very smart plays by Fort Collins.
Yeah, definitely. They're holding it good. And like I said, that it was really up to that Genji ult to get that Mercy, but went for the Winston instead. And now Singapore
Yeah.
changing it up to Lucio Reaper, which I actually really like because
It looks
you
like
just boost
they're
in.
yeah, they're looking for speed and actual, extra damage.
I think the speed's gonna be great because the Winston's just gonna be able to sit there and zap everyone.
detected.
They're not gonna be able to get away from it. Especially the Hanzo. The Hanzo's gonna be the and the
Reaper
There we
will take
go.
out Winston, yep.
that was a zoning ult by the Hanzo, but I don't know if it's gonna last long enough.
Mercy's in
They're just
trouble.
gonna boost it. Mercy's in trouble. Hanzo, like I said, just not good against Winston, and the boost is gonna do it. Good, really good team swap by them. And
They should
now-
have switched to that comp early.
Yeah, they should have did it because now they have what I think a 2-minute
Two.
disadvantage. Almost over 3-minute disadvantage. So let's see how these next rounds go. I really like the mental capacity to like understand that they need to switch. I was really good on them to switch to something more mobile to be able to handle.
Yeah, they definitely needed more damage.
Yeah, they needed that mobility too, just to be able to just speed moves just enough for that Winston just to be able to get to where he needs instead of having to like edge around the point, you know.
Yeah, and it would have been only a matter of time until Lucio just dropped his ult.
Yeah, and so I think I actually think Singapore took note of this because now they're running the Winston Lucio. Oh, but instead of the Reaper, they just swapped the 76. I think both is fine. Both have the good self heal, but I think 76 might be able to take the Pharah out. They don't even know that's a pick, so I think Singapore is gonna go pretty fast on this one. They're gonna be able to take that Pharah out fast, and then it's gonna be a 3 vs 2.
I'm looking
Possibly. I
forward
mean,
to
Soldier
working
Far
with
is extremely situational, depending on who gets a jump on who first.
Clearing the area.
Hopefully, if they coordinate it, the Lucio can just sit by the 76 and just keep him healed to get that Pharah down. And I feel like the Zen's gonna be more pressured to keep the Zen orb on Winston instead of Pharah, just because of the vision aspect of things. Pharah's probably gonna play a lot higher, where Zen can't see as easy.
Enemies detected.
Although Lucio's healing probably can't match.
Oh, and we see
There goes.
There we go.
There goes the fair.
Zen's doing a good job keeping that Pharah on his orb on Pharah. Able to spam the choke down, but we have once on one action on the point. We have Zen really good positioning on the high ground on the right, being able to just spam down.
Oh. Hey.
Pharah doing Pharah things, prioritizing that soldier and the Lucio.
Ooh, well, I really think that fight went down to the Winston jumping too early and the Zen having really good positioning on the high ground, and the Winston just didn't catch it. Zen was able to DPS and heal and just do a lot of work, not being scathed.
Enemy contact.
I really think Singapore has the stronger comp in this situation.
Time is an illusion. But
Yeah, I think Singapore has a better comp, and especially once that 76 has ult, that Pharah's gonna get deleted. And unless that Zen has the reaction time to ult right away and keep close to that Pharah, I think it's gonna be sweet once that happens.
He's only got 10 seconds for it though.
We've got the Winston diving and sending out down.
Oh yeah, this is a TCP rules, and there you have the point. The Winston's gonna point, he's jumping. It's a lot of damage on the Pharah, she's gonna go down, and I think Singapore's gonna be able to take this one. There we go. Singapore's gonna be able to take this at the very end, just like typical TCP. Yet
Now you
again.
look at the ult economy on the Fort Collins team. They'll have all of their ults by the time.
Yeah, it's just,
look out, world!
and right now I think
I'm claiming
the
this
time
objective.
that they're gonna have to get the Zen to get ult is really gonna be, I think, what determines if Singapore can get this last cap or it's gonna be a 2 vs 3.
See if they can coordinate their ults together.
I've
Ooh, and that, really good positioning on the 76. Oh, but a great counter by the Zen ult. Oh, great! We have Winston all action. Who's gonna be able to boop the best? We don't know. Singapore or Colin?
On and we win.
Oh, great Zenyatta ult by Singapore. Being able to hold this and stall it out just a little bit longer.
Incoming.
Ooh, great rocket launch. Not gonna be able to take anyone out though. And I think this might be the end of Singapore's push. So it's gonna go into a 2-3.
Round 3. Complete.
That was an
Dang.
excellent Zen counter.
Both good Zens right there.
Score 3-2. Switching sides.
That Zen had like 1 health.
Yeah, that was nuts, dude. That was really, really good on both sides. So right now, is it headstock, attack, or defense? What is this? Or not headstock? Fort Collins. I'm so lost now. Ooh.
Headstock, the red side is Fort Collins.
Okay, Fort Collins on the attack, and so basically all they have to do is they're gonna either draw or get the 4. But I think with the 5 minutes that they have, I think they're gonna be able to take the last point, and I think they have the advantage.
Oh, we got a Bastion Ryan Mercy coming from Singapore.
I think the Bastion Ryan's actually going to be really good because I think the Winston's going to dive on point like he has been, and if that positioning on the Bastion's good enough, I think they're going to be able to surprise them enough and then have the ult advantage.
That Bastion has to be positioned real well. That Zen is gonna chew it
Yeah.
up.
It's all about that Bastion having a position and surviving the first fight. If they can survive the first fight, he's going to be closer to the ult. And that's going to be able to one-shot his Zen and the Reaper if he has good enough aim. So right now, I would think the best positioning is the very top right in the back for Bastion. And honestly, all 3 of them should stick up there. And if they need to drop to the point, they can. But I think the high ground advantage is something they definitely need.
A little bit of indecision on where to set up, but
Yeah, there we go. They're holding the right, which is a lot better for Bastion than the left because you can get flanked up the stairs. Here we go. That's where they're going. Fort Collins is going to be going to the right, and I think that's going to mess him up a little bit because Bastion's going to have to play a little scared now.
Winston coming around. flanking.
Once is gonna flank, but I don't know if flanking by himself is gonna be the best idea. Yeah, see, the damage output's just too much from Bastion, where he's just gonna be able to keep these flies off. I think what it's gonna take from Fort Collins is they're all gonna have to just decide to go all at the same time and just hope they can get him down before he gets healed up by the Mercy.
APJ's
Like I said,
Reinhardt is doing a really
they already
good job.
they already have like 50% in ult advantage right now. Bastion's 40, Mercy's 40. Right now, they switched to Diva and she's lost all her ult charge, so it's 135% for Fort Collins. That's a really significant ult disadvantage. We got a Reaper flank from up top. I think it's gonna be this Reaper that can change it. The Reaper the Reaper in the high ground is really good. He's not sure how to take it. Oh, he's gonna go down.
There goes Bastion.
Oh, there he goes.
I am taking the
Oh, the Reaper is gonna be able to do it.
Damn.
What a flank by the Reaper for Collins.
destiny has drawn
Just having
me
that
to the
little
objective.
know-how. Just if you can get the high ground and flank, you've done great because you forced that Bastion. Oh, yep. Force the Bastion pick out to a 76.
I am becoming.
I really also like this by Fort Collins that they're just leaving one behind to capture the point, which is a guarantee, and they're just gonna go fight and get ult charge point B. Really like this. You see this a lot of pro plays on the streets. Maps like what is it, Kings Row, Gibraltar, where the second streets portion is like. That's when you push up and get an advantage and you sweep, but I don't think it's going to work out for Fort Collins this time. So now we have a 315 for them to get 1/3 tick to either win or up. You have a huge ult advantage again on Singapore.
Yeah, let's switch back to Winston.
We have Reinhardt, we have a Mercy ult, and we're already halfway to a 76 ult. That's not going to take that much time for him to get down because the Winston shield isn't permanent. He'll be able to shoot bodies. All we got is a Zen ult and almost a Reaper ult. Collins, so I think ideal situation is I think Fort Collins needs to do 1 or 2 drive pushes just to force the bolts from Singapore, and then they come in with theirs and wipe. But here we go again with the Reaper flank. The Reaper flank again is doing some work, and he's pretty safe because the Reaper can just go in right for him and leave. But 76, follow him. Oh, what a charge by the Ryan! Able to take the Winston down, so I think Fort Collins is going to have a little bit of issue with this push. Ooh, the solo ult on the Reaper just to secure the kill.
My ultimate is
Very
ready.
smart.
That's pretty good. Taking a 3v3 situation, I think that's fine. Normally at 6 for 6, I would have said that was a poor use of ult, but getting that kill is just too good of a delay. Because now Singapore, or Fort Collins, by the time they get to the point, it's going to be minute 30, and they're going to be pressured pretty hard to have to finish it there. Because I don't know if they're going to have another time for like another attack after this. But it really comes down to that Reaper ult to see if he can get the Mercy before she can get res. See that they're doing it again. The Reaper is flanking. I think. Oh, this is gonna be a really good positioning on the Reaper.
Enemy contact.
You might be able to get really sneaky ult on the high ground. Just
They've
nab the
already got
Mercy
the
right
wrist on the
away.
Mercy. They're going for her.
Experience.
Oh, Mercy!
I'm claiming
Ooh, and
this
the Merc.
is
Oh, they're able to. And they're not gonna have the rest. And I think they're gonna take it. Yeah.
Complete.
Yep. Great flanking by the Reaper on that one.
Final score 3-4.
You're doing really well, guys.
Play of the match.
Hey, Dennis,
What up?
are you doing anything on Friday? Can I request your services to cast the finals?
No, I was already telling Josh I was gonna catch the finals.
Alright, well, I'm thinking... Gonna see if we can do it on our OMEN account.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just log in and I would just need the stream key for my OBS.
Yeah, let me see.
And it's safe because you guys have the email to account, and if I decide to do something stupid, you guys just reset the stream key. Not that I ever would do something stupid, you know, but...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think this would be great because I think I'm gonna send out the link for everyone on Friday. I think it looks like it'll be a Houston versus Fort Collins matchup, so all within the U.S. So it'll probably be Friday during the day.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty much. I just need like a heads up on the time. I can do
Yeah,
it.
I'll let you know. Oh, Josh will let you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure after this match they'll be coordinating with Jordan, who is headstock on the other team. He's the team.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to cast it. Like I already like Friday. I don't have to go to the office, so I'm pretty much free all day. I might be running errands. So.
Yeah, it'd be nice
Yeah.
if you if you're the lead cast and then a few of us in the group we can talk.
Yeah. And I'm trying to find. I'm gonna try to find someone from one of these discords I'm in. There's a guy that does casting every so often, but I don't know if he's free. So it'd be fun to get like a tag team. Is it me versus Gambler now?
Oh, so they restarted the game in a different lobby? There we go, team.
There we go.
Hey, sorry I got disconnected. Didn't hear what you last said, but for some reason they invited me to their match.
They recreated the lobby.
Yeah, they recreated it.
Okay, good. I don't know why they were putting me in there.
Yeah, the rules seem fine for this one, so it should be good.
Okay, looks like everyone's in.
Alright, so this is game
Traveling
3,
Colorado.
match point, correct?
Correct.
That's correct.
And... Here we go with the payload map. I'm glad that we got to do, like, the gamma. We're gonna do Koth, King of the Hill... I just said Koth, oh my god. Koth, payload, and
Payload.
TCP, so...
Now it's flipped. Now they have like 200 ping. But now we have 70.
No, I don't think anyone are. They're all either based in Singapore or they're all based in Fort Collins.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's see.
It's because of the nature of our, these people all work in the offices out of...
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if, like, one of us was, like, in the middle and maybe that would make it like a server in the middle. I don't know. I don't think it would
Yeah,
work that
one
way.
of the spectators is, but if they're not in the match, I don't know how that would work.
Yeah. Well, at least we can cast from 50 ping now. Alright, so let's see. Fort Collins defense has Junkrat, Anna, and Orisa. I think this is very interesting. I think it's actually going to do really well versus the Ryan, Bastion, May because the Ryan and Bastion are always going to be set up next to each other.
Junkrat's already set up.
I think the Junkrat and Orisa are going to be able to take this Ryan shield and make him a little bit, more of a push forward.
I think Anna tried to sleep the Bastion there.
Yeah, and this is the disadvantage I'm talking about a little bit on defense is like they're able to just move the cart. And I think this Orisa's gonna have to reposition herself in front of the cart and go then bring it down.
You know, I'm actually quite surprised at how far they pushed it.
moving behind my
Yeah.
buddy.
This is I'm not really sure like what to say because I just never see comps like this. I'm not used to 3v3s, especially not like the arcade rolls. So I honestly think the Junkrat pick is gonna be really good. He already has 71% ult. It's only been a minute 3 seconds, so I think they got the shield bust, and I think they got the momentum with just how much damage they can put forward. The Rhine's fine, but I don't think the Rhine shield itself is enough momentum forward. I think they need more damage output, so that's why I think the Genji pick is a little okay. I think it's gonna be good.
Especially if
There we
Fort
go.
Collins can keep his payload right here on the slope. The Junkrat can just use that area.
Oh, and here comes the Junkrat tire, and he's gonna go through a building plank, sorta.
Name.
And let's follow this. Oh,
There goes.
following it.
He got
Oh,
it.
and he gets the Rhine.
And
And so,
Right here.
preparing to engage.
but actually, yeah, I think Josh was correct there. Just them being on the low ground trying to push this high ground. Like, you and me have been in this situation how many times where you just can't push. You just, the moment you walk out next to the cart, you die because so much is being spammed. So, really hoping Singapore can find some opening with either the Rhino or the Male and just be able to wipe them.
You get to the
I think
point
it's
to
going to
where
require a wipe.
yeah, you get to the point to where you need to find a flanker and push together.
Go to sleep.
And I think this positioning on Genji is fine, but just the Genji matchup against Junkrat is just so difficult.
Engaging the enemy.
You don't want to be in Junkrat's face. And, good dash by the Genji. Yeah, take her down. The Male being able to hit the Orisa and take her out.
Oh, the
And
Junkrat.
so this is very interesting.
Wow.
Good defense, but the momentum is still a little bit in Singapore's way since they have a closer spawn. Let's see if
Singapore's
this
changing
Junkrat's
it
going to
up.
be able... Yeah, I think... Yeah, Singapore with the right counter going the Pharah against the Junkrat, that's going to be key in the being able to push this.
There he goes.
Come out and face me.
And look at it, already, just being able to pressure the Junkrat, it's not being able to do anything about this.
Wow. How would you guys have played against? I thought that was a pretty good comp that they had.
Which...
System
The
output
Fort Collins.
overloaded.
I think the Junkrat was fine until the swap. The swap to Pharah just deletes the Junkrat pretty much. So I think them going McCree to counter the Pharah is just even better.
Yeah, that
So
was-
these two teams are really aware about team comps and how they affect the game. That's really nice to see that. It's Orisa trying to hold it by herself.
Don't move.
She's doing so much work with that shield, you know, it's 800 HP, you can move it like every 8 seconds. It's gonna prove the biggest trouble, I think, for Team Singapore.
I am your shield.
I don't think Headstock's a McCree player.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he is. I wasn't checking the stats. Isn't he the tank thing?
He's been swapping
Oh, he's
between
able
tank
to
and DPS.
Yeah, they're able to hold the Rhino a little bit out of position and keeping the thing down. They're just
It's
trickling
not,
it.
not
and-
bad with McCree.
Definitely.
Round one.
Yeah, so that goes down to just really smart picks on both team, being able to counter, and I just think the
Score.
momentum and the countering
0
on Team
to
4
0.
Collins was just a little bit better
Switching
than Singapore.
sides.
But it's also hard because, I mean, you don't have that much time to push out of that point, and they had wasted about 50% of their time just from the Junkrat. And, you know, they didn't do enough with the fast pick to the Pharah that, you know, them switching to McCree was able to hold it, so... Let's see if they can do the same on defense.
Fort Collins running a Tracer and a Hanzo.
I think that's gonna be...
Is that our first Tracer of the night?
I believe so.
If so, yeah.
Gonna be interesting.
Fort Collins site lead is already asking me what time we want to play the finals.
Oh shit. Yeah, they really don't have that far to push, and I think as long as they play safe, I think if the Hanzo gets a pick, the Tracer and the Ana can just move in and just clean up. But it's really going to depend on this positioning on the Hanzo to be able to outposition the Orisa shield, and maybe Tracer can coordinate and, you know, maybe get behind the Orisa and make the Orisa like throw a panic shield behind, and then the Hanzo can just flank from the front. But I think right now for Collins, it really goes down to if the Hanzo can get picks and if the Tracer can do enough pressure in the backline. And I think
Yeah, if
for,
that Tracer can jump on the Ana, definitely
yeah,
can.
the Ana, if that Ana can get distracted, I mean, it's really going to be on that 76 for Team Singapore to do the heavy lifting on this team. Just being able to make his Orisa feel safe. Keep an eye on his Ana so the Tracer doesn't do too much work. You know, right now with the meta with dive comp, you know, it's like everyone needs to be protecting their healers. It's insane.
The
Like,
payload is secure. Move it out.
coordination that most of these pro teams have is like, you know, you have a Winston, you have a Tracer, you just pick one support, you dive them, they're dead, and now you have the 6 vs 5 advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Your support is definitely
Enemy
your
contact.
backbone.
And like right now, it's a little bit, and look, the Tracer already doing a lot of pressure
There
on
you
the
go.
high ground, being able to, you know, they're playing a lot of stuff. The sleep is gonna miss, the recall's gonna happen. Tracer's gonna have to play really safe right now because he doesn't have a recall on.
I think this
The
Tracer's gonna
76
focus on staying alive.
Yeah, I think right now, if the Tracer can keep bullying the high ground, and you know, like right now, there we go. Like I said, the Tracer able to put that pressure on the high ground, force that Orisa off, is just gonna let Team 4 Collins like just go in and blink for free, and they're gonna do it.
I think it's over.
And I think it's over for Team Singapore. So 4 Collins is going to the finals.
Match complete. Final score
3-0, right?
1-0. Play of the match.
Let's see what this Orisa play the game. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, just face shooting the Reinhardt. Oh, and using her non-movement ability to eat the Reinhardt ult and not get taken care of. Definitely play the game right there.
That's a
to,
strong Orisa play.
to just sit there and put that, you know, can't be moved by anything and take that friggin' Reinhardt ult to the face. Perfect.
Really?
Perfect.
Didn't even know
Perfect
about
play
that
by
ult.
Guest.
That's her counter against the ult? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, so like basically if she left shifts like nothing can move her. So like Lucio boop, Pharah boop, Helix rocket, Zarya right click, nothing moves her. And that includes like she can't be stunned by McCree, she can't be frozen by Mei. Yeah, it's a ridiculous ability.